Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. Sorry I have been gone for a while. My name is TerminalTwist, and unfortunately my house is pretty much under construction right now. They basically took everything out of my house, took everything apart, and there's constantly people in there working. So it just makes it really hard to record without interference at any point in time ever. So, I believe on this episode, we will do our best to head to, I believe we're going to Sin's Fortress right now, because, shoot. I think we could fight the Great Wolf Sif, but right now, yeah, let's not do that. Alright, so back up this way and we'll go back to our little staging area, which will in turn lead us through Sin's Fortress. And hopefully we can get through that in one episode, but if not, God, I may end up recording two here, but that remains to be seen. Luckily, I have a friend who has a dad, because, you know, people that don't have dads, I apologize. But my friend has a dad, and his dad has a house. And this house has an area where we can record without noise interference. And that noise interference does not... Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, I'm sorry. Alright, anyhow... Let's continue on up. God, you know the people that laugh at their own jokes just tell the worst jokes, so I apologize. Alright, we'll head back up this way. And I'm toxic, because that guy's a dick. And, yeah, that happened. Eventually, we might, maybe, perhaps come back down here and kill that guy, because... Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. If we kill that guy and head back that way and jump down, there's actually another Firekeeper soul. But I know generally a lot of people don't get it simply because it's just a huge pain in the rear end to try to get that. Period. It's really terrible. There's tons of the toxin spitting guys there. Those little jackal-like dogs that chase you around and are, you know, just mean, nasty people that don't know what they're doing ever. So luckily, made it through there. I was pretty sure I was gonna get smashed, but hey, we're doing okay for not having played Dark Souls for a couple weeks. So hopefully performance doesn't suffer, and of course because I said that, performance is gonna suffer. Alright, so anyhow, Sin's Fortress, the nitty-gritty of it is... Alright, so we've been running the 2 Bells of Awakening, which opens Sin's Fortress, which is basically the gateway to... Am I going the right way? Yeah, okay. Which is the gateway to Anne Orlando, which is going to be the main area of quite a bit of the story, really. A lot of stuff happens there, and a lot of things have happened there in the past that are really worth paying attention to, if you know what I'm saying here. So hopefully we can kind of see all there is to see there. There's a couple good bits there where you can die, and I probably will because I haven't played in a while, but hey, that's what you folks don't pay to see. So alright, Firelink Shrine, straight onto the elevator, down to Andre, Sin's Fortress. Alright, so now that I've got my bearings, now you can see now that we're back, Anastasia, I think that's her name, isn't here. I don't know exactly where they got that name, but hey, not here, and we can pillage the corpse here. We get her dingy hood, her dingy set of armor. God, I'm trying to scroll, I'm just switching items here. Excuse me. Alright, so we get that, and we get the Black Eye Orb, which allows us to enact revenge on Lautrec, who is sitting down here being creepy. Now, what happens is that he actually killed Anastasia and took her Firekeeper's soul. So what happens here is if we get that back... via invading his world the way we would invade another person's world. Kind of like, I haven't really shown any real PvP in this game, unfortunately. However, eventually we might do that. I don't know. I haven't decided if we're really up to snuff on the PvP, or if we just want to do PvE and kind of see what's going on there. As we get further on in the game, I'll kind of make that decision and see where we stand with invasions and all that good stuff, but... until then, we're kind of going to stick around by ourselves. However, if you look up at the top left corner, we're still shiny, which means we're still human, apparently. I honestly, I didn't remember or not. So since we're still human, Sin's Fortress is one of those places where you get invaded quite often. So hey, we might see some PvP there anyhow. Now, shoot, other things of note. Yes, last time We did finally get the co-op to work a little bit, and we got help with Quaylag. Now, I'm really hoping, because I'm not recording at my place anymore, I'm really hoping settings carried over and we're able to get some help here at the boss of Sin's Fortress, or hey, maybe even in Sin's Fortress right off the bat would be nice. But of course, if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and we kind of solo it out. Now, unfortunately, that's another big problem with the game. Sorry, I'm trying to do controls for other games that I've been playing right now. Another big issue with having control swap over is the fact that it's really hard in the Prepare to Die edition on the PC. At least it was for me, and I know a couple other people had some problems getting the co-op to work. Now this is Sin's Fortress here. And since people had trouble getting the co-op to work, I really don't know if since the settings carried over or not, anything like that, what's going on with that. And alright, now this guy is not here anymore, but usually there's a guy here from the realm of Katarina, I believe. And if you talk to him before you open Sin's Fortress, you can start a big chain of events with him that I believe unlocks a nifty ring for you to get. But unfortunately, I just didn't do that. It didn't cross my mind at all. And I really, it's not included in the build I was going for, so I really wasn't going to worry too much about it. Now, Sin's Fortress is chock full of booby traps, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up in here, have these guys, come on. There's two snake people here. Now, if we run back across this trap, we can hope that it does the work for us. Which, of course, it didn't. God, like I said, performance is going to suffer. Oh, man. God, I am terrible at this game right now. Boy, I really should have practiced before I hopped on here. Alright, but I didn't, and that's the price we pay. So, shoot. Welcome to me sucking dick at Dark Souls. God, I'm garbage. Welcome. To Let's Fail Dark Souls. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. This is just gonna happen. I can almost guarantee it. Boy, there's way too many potions for what should be happening here. Okay, is that jump attack? That's jump attack! Yay, and we died. Well then. Perhaps I should do a little better next time. Boy howdy, things sure hit hard. Obviously. Alright, so maybe I can try to work some parries in there, but I don't know. I'm not, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm not too great at the parries here. Oh, and I lost all my souls, so there's no reason to go down to Andre, like he can help me out here. God, whew, I did terribly. Alrighty then. Let's try this again. And this time, let's hope that trap takes out at least one of them, and leaves us with the one that we can try to kind of parry. And do nice things with. Yeah. Alright, Dark Souls. Let's not be a jerk to me on my first day back. Like the new kid in school right now. There it is, we got one dead. Alright. Problem halfway solved. I definitely thought I had more souls than this, but I guess I don't. Wow, I'm terrible at this. Nope. Well, this will be a learning experience. This is a journey for all of us. God, I'm just not great at this. Can I backstab? I can backstab. Okay. Backstab City. Here we come. Alrighty. Yes, okay. This seems to be working much better than the whole nonsense we were doing before. Just get him in this loop. Man, this is much easier. I don't know what I'm going to do later on, but man, for now, this seems to really be working out for us. Alrighty, so first two enemies dunsies. Alright, so we're doing okay. And by okay, I mean terribly. And by terribly, well, you get the picture. Like, whew. Alright, so up behind there, up behind here, we've got the Soul of a Brave Warrior. I'm going to hold on to that because I have a feeling we'll lose some souls in here, and later on we might want to level with those. So alright, the biggest part of Sin's Fortress that really vexes me, these swing and trap puzzles. So let's try to get through this without getting knocked down to the ground down there. Gosh, I can't even think of the word. The lower level. There it is. English. All right, there it is. Oh man, I'm just not doing great. Now, what we can do is you can kind of run past this guy, and by kind of I mean get slapped in the face with that big sword of his. And generally, the hope is that, oh man, that was just terrible timing. The hope is that, and then you got mage up here. God, there's just all kinds of nonsense right now, so I apologize. I might die here. I'm gonna try to get through this the best I can at this point. Let's just say that. Roll. Roll. Oh, there it is. Got the roll. Got the roll. Can I get the... Oh, backstab. There it is. Kick her off the ledge. Oh, right off the ledge. Okay, we're doing A-okay. Oh, man. Oh, whoo, pro dodge. Okay. All right. That was nerve-wracking for me. Probably not for y'all. Y'all are probably watching like, man, he sucks at this game, which is technically true. But for me, that was very nerve-wracking, and I'm quite happy I made it through. All right, next area. Now this guy right here, if we divert some boulders, we can knock him through that wall and unlock access to a NPC. Yeah, boulder status. Now I think he'll actually get up, which is not cool. Yeah, yes. Screw off. Come on, another boulder. That would be great. Another boulder would be wonderful. Another boulder. I can't kick him, that's right. Man, when it rains, it pours. Alright. Well, shiced. Jump attack. I can't kick you, I don't think. Nope, you don't. Oh! Ho ho! I'm super gimmicky, but I don't care. Alright, so we've got another, what do you call them? Ha ha ha! Die! Alright, so if we come up here. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Got a chest. Nice chest here. And the Ring of Steel Protection, which is actually really, really nifty. I don't know if we're going to actually equip that, though. Buttons. I'm forgetting buttons. Now, we've got the Rusted Iron Ring on. Right now, we don't really need to have that on. Poise is nice, but I think it really didn't help us out the way we wanted it to. Ring of Steel Protection, I believe, gives us 50 extra defense, I want to say. Or maybe 40. But it's a really nice amount of defense against physical attacks. So I think I'm just going to slap that on for right now, since my damage isn't really where I want it to be, and I don't really have the... Well, I'm not really at the elemental effects of the weapons that I want right now, and whoa. Okay, that scared me. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I'm tripping. So, I don't even know how long we are in this video right now, so we're just gonna kind of play it by ear, as they say in random places. Now, I don't think he can actually set off this trap, so yeah. Got it. Broken game, right? Like, I set off traps, he walks right over it, nothing. Of course, that's Dark Souls for you. I think we've discussed unfair advantages when we fought Havel, and he gets to do nifty things like turn mid attack, and we don't. Yeah. Nice hitboxes we don't get. Alright, so I think I'm just going to stick with the backstab method here, because it really seems to be working for us. So, whew. Alright, again, character build I've never really tried before, so in my opinion, I'm doing a lot better than I should be for not knowing exactly what I'm doing. Of course, I could, just go with big great swords and one-shot everything all the way through the game, but that's no fun for anybody to watch. So, catch that on the shield. If you do that, you hit that turnaround and catch it on the shield, because they hurt fairly badly if you take that shot in the back. Now, boulder status. God, I hate these. Alright. Now, if we come up top, and I don't think we're going to make it, jump. Oh, sweet Jesus. Made it in one shot. I am really happy about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is push this. I believe that will divert the boulder down to the bottom where it will crash through the wall. Yes, indeed. Alright, so that unlocks a nice nifty area for us. And then we'll push it this way. And then, of course, we will do one more push. And that diverts them right out the window here. And right to where we want them to be. Now, if we come down here... Oh, he's still alive? That's not cool at all. I really thought he would be dead from that boulder. Man, I might just push the boulders back over this way. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm cheap. I don't care. That's how I roll, as they say in France. I don't know if they say that in France. I'm just saying. Alright, so, gosh, alright. Revert these boulders. They do quite a bit of damage and they knock you down, so they're just no fun if they hit you, and we're just kinda, let things happen. Now, later on, there's a couple giants up top that are tossing boulders, and one of them, you can actually get over here and kill the one that is throwing these boulders here. And, I believe that makes it to where if you come back up through the tower, you don't really have to worry about the boulders, but hey, I don't know, after I'm done with the tower, I never really come back in. There's some Titanite demons at the bottom. There's a few items in here that I'm just not going to get simply because I don't run all over Sin's Fortress looking for them. I kind of come in, get what I need, and leave, kind of like a man shopping. I just know what I want in here and I get it. So hopefully, yes, okay. Now, I believe since I have the master key, it'll go ahead and open this, which would be nice because I don't want to go looking for his key in here.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
So this is Big Hat Logan. Okay, the Master Key does work. So this is Big Hat Logan. This is the traveling companion of Sorcerer Griggs. I believe we talked to him a little bit earlier, and he may or may not have mentioned him. I know if you talk to him, and you continue to go through his conversation tree, he will mention that he had a traveling companion, Big Hat Logan, and all that.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved, and I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Farling Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Alright, so let me see what he has.
Oh, hello.
Don't mind me going ahead.
I'll be along later.
Alright, so that's kind of the end of his conversation tree there. God, I can't speak English today. I'm truly sorry. Now, he sells some of the bigger mumbo-jumbo sorceries, if you know what I'm trying to talk about here. His are the sorceries for the 100% true sorcerers. Now, later on there are some sorceries in the game, or earlier on rather. Earlier on there are some sorceries that you can get that really, they're not great, but they really get the job done at the beginning of the game. You get those from Griggs. Now, Griggs does sell those, and at quite a cheap price, if I do say so myself. They're not too expensive. However, Logan's spells do step up the cost quite a bit, but they also step up the damage in quite a bit more. He has just really nice spells for sale for the sorceress enthusiasts here. Of course, it was whatever. I don't even know there. Let's wait for the next one. Now, there we go. All right, I jumped a little too soon there. I was feeling froggy and I jumped, so. There we go. There it is. There's the full front. Oh my no. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend walked in the room wearing a hat that makes him look like just ridiculous. I'll put it that way. Now, if you step on, you can see there's a switch here. Just kind of, I like to step on it and wait because those hurt quite a bit, and I don't feel like running through them or turning sideways with a shield. None of that nonsense. Just gonna come up here and do my thing. And gosh, do I even? Oh man, you know what I didn't do? Boy, you know it's going to be really embarrassing when I die up here, because I didn't prepare. I didn't prepare myself. We're not prepared. Alright, so, well, poop. This is going to suck. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. So we've got this guy here. Oh, boy. Combat, right? Now up at the top there, we've actually got one of those sorceress mofos that'll shoot some lightning at us, so we really want to try to avoid that damage as long as possible while we're down here fighting this guy, because he's bad mamma jamma. And the one up there is a brick house, and these are all terrible Discos reference. Oh god, I'm not proud. Okay, anyhow, so came on down here for us. Now this is gonna suck. Of course, I just can't get a backstab to save my life, and I apologize. Alright, there it is. Backstab. Alright. Trying to get the game mechanics back down. Boy, after you haven't played Dark Souls for a couple hours, you just lose it. And, that's after a couple hours. It's been a couple weeks now. Oh god, is that hair? Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that's an increasingly bad decision for the hat that he's wearing. And boy, if I could put a picture right up here in the middle of Dark Souls, I sure would. Alright, now if you look carefully, here to the side, there's actually a bitch that's going to throw lightning at us the whole time. Throws it fairly quickly, and if that hits you, it can actually knock you off and all the way back down, and you have to make the trek all the way back up here again. Now what I usually like to do, ladies and gentlemen, is take my bow and arrow, sit right here in the winder, and kind of, you know, kill that person before, you know, I head out on this narrow ledge. Unfortunately, I don't have a bow and or arrows with me, so can't do anything. I said a winder. And I'm catching flack for saying winder, so y'all are gonna have to, you know, support me on that, you know. Needs of the many, you know, outweigh the needs of the few who need things to be said politically correctly. Alright, so I'm gonna wait. God, okay, this is gonna be bad. There it is. Now run! Oh god, please. Let me make it. Let me make it. Let me make it. Oh. Oh man, that worked like a charm. Oh man, that was everything went better than expected. Okay, skip over that little and traverse the white light. Here we are at the top ramparts of Sin's Fortress. There's one of those guys that toss the boulders. You can kind of see him up at the top of the screen there a second ago. Now I'm just gonna run because he's gonna throw those boulders at us, and they're not fun. They hurt. So if you actually fall down right here, boom shakalaka, we have got a brand new bonfire. And we're gonna go ahead and rest at that because, boy, if I just, I could use the rest and save point because the coming battles are probably going to be intense, like camping and the circus. Get it? Haha. Alright, so we're gonna head upstairs and hopefully go fight the boss here and unlock the way to Anne Orlando. I was really hoping to get all this done in one video. Again, I don't have my two screens with me, so I can't really see where I'm at recording. I haven't really started a stopwatch or anything, so hopefully we're doing okay. And one episode isn't going to be really cutting too long here. So pillage these corpses. Yeah, I'm just going to head on up right now. Gosh, this is an increasingly bad decision. Alright, so head over this way, back over here. Turn right. Now, something interesting to note right here, I believe. Ah, we don't have the cage key. Okay, so we haven't unlocked that. Gosh, okay. Well, further into Sin's Fortress, further down in the dungeon areas, there's actually an item you can get called the cage key. It not only unlocks the cage for Big Hat Logan, but it also unlocks that cage right there, which is a very, 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 very ridiculously handy shortcut from the bottom all the way up to the top of Sin's Fortress, which is nice. And this guy is the most annoying guy with a crossbow ever. Alright, so, boom, here we are. This is the boss door, and if we take a little trek over here, which of course doesn't matter because we're not human, go back to the bonfire because I'm stupid and I didn't pay attention. Again, I'm not preparing myself, and I sincerely apologize to all of you who are like, God, you're an idiot. You're not even doing things right. I apologize. Here we are, yet again, doing things correctly this time, hopefully, maybe. Alright, so back down to the bonfire. Alright, fall off. There we are. Let me see if I have some humanity. Alright. You know what? Let's come in here. I have twin humanities. Okay, do I have maybe in the... maybe in the bottomless box. I truly don't remember what all I have here. So I'm sorry for all that. There we go, humanity. Let's pull one of those over. Yeah, one should be okay. And I don't have it mapped, so let's come into the inventory. And we'll go ahead and use that. Use item. Alright, so let's go human here. And hopefully there will be some help to summon and we won't have a bad time doing this. Let's reverse the hollowing. Yes. Alright, there we are. Humanity restored. Now, usually, there are summon signs here in this area, all the way up this hallway. Well, not all the way, but usually there's a couple, at least right here. Seeing as how there's not, let's go ahead and head up to the boss door, because sometimes there's some planted right in front of the boss door. And of course, we do get one NPC summon for this boss fight, which is actually one of my favorite NPC summons that you get for really the entire game. So, you know, I'm not going to feel bad about using that summon if I absolutely have to. So let's make our way up there and see who it is. But those of you watching probably know. Those of you watching who don't know are in for quite a surprise, in my opinion. As I know I said Maneater Mildred was kind of a tank, but she really let us down with Quelaag. I really apologize for that. She really dropped the ball on that one. So we had to summon some real people in there. But this one is actually a really good tank, like a real tank that does lots and lots of damage for us. So, you know what? I think I might even if I have human summons available, I might go for that summon anyhow. Because, you know what? It seems like a good idea right now. And there you go. Normal enemies, we're doing okay on damage output, I think. However, I'm not seeing any other summon signs, so we might just have to do it with just, Iron Tarkus here. Now this is Black Iron Tarkus, and he is mentioned quite a few times in the lore of Dark Souls. Now I really won't go into that right now, because he is supposedly from he is from a certain sect of knights who all use great swords and big shields like that, or he is like that sect of knights. The wording is very odd in the lore where he is mentioned, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly where he is, but he is a knight, apparently. And he is quite famous for using a giant sword and a giant shield and wearing heavy armor and being, you know, generally badass. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, God, no, you know what, we're going to come upstairs first. And because right up here we've got a guy that's throwing boulders. And if we don't take this guy out right now, he will continue to throw the boulders at us all the way through the boss fight, I believe, which is not fun whatsoever. So we've got this giant here. And yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to take this guy out. And he hits like a truck, so hopefully Tarkus does his job. And we're not too... See, right there, the 300 damage he does as opposed to my... that was not me, I don't think. I don't think I did that 500. Boy, would it be nice if I didn't know. My 56! Man, Tarkus just really doing work there. That is really nice of him. Alright, we got an item. Cool. Okay, what is that? Titanite chunk. Nice. Okay, so anyhow, on with the show, yes? Alright, nothing back here. I thought there might have been an item up here. I was wrong, and the price was not right. Okay, so boss door, fog door, whatever you want to call it, traverse the fog, and here we are at the boss of Sen's Fortress. We actually, you know, one shot through the fortress. I think, you know, did a lot better than I wanted to. No. Roll. Okay. That is not a nice attack. It can actually knock you straight off the edge. That is one thing you really have to watch for in this boss fight, is getting knocked off the edge of the fortress here, because you will die, and it sucks. It is terrible. Nothing good comes of it. All that good stuff. Now, there it is! There it is! Boy, I had to open my mouth with the whole one shot through the fortress shit, didn't I? God dang it. Okay, well there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. You know, God, you just start talking about how good you're doing, and Dark Souls really just puts you in your place for it. Alright, let's try this again. Boy, if I just hadn't have said anything, we probably would have been done with that boss fight already. God, okay, well, shoot. Here we are, back at the bonfire. Not doing good. I promise you people that I will eventually get the hang of this game back and, you know, not fall off towers in the middle of boss fights and die, because I said that we were doing good. All that, okay, so no more ever saying we're doing good in this game. We're just constantly terrible. Alright, so, all the way back up to the top, summon Tarkus again, and try this boss fight. Boy, when it rains it pours, doesn't it? Alright. So anyhow, I've been thinking of starting another little series to go along with this, just because maybe the one isn't, like I've said before, it doesn't really cater to everybody, kind of break up the monotony of just Dark Souls constantly. I've been looking at Faster Than Light because it is really, really fun, and I lost a day on it. I sat down, I played it, and about 16 hours later, I was looking at the clock saying, what happened to my day? So that might actually have to happen there. And Borderlands 2 did just come out, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. So I might do some co-commentary on that with a couple friends of mine, and maybe you guys will enjoy that. I really don't know. But if enough of you are watching that care to comment and let us know what you think, or let me know, rather, what you would like to see happen here with the different games, let me know. Faster Than Light, Borderlands 2, anything, really any game at all that y'all might like to see played, let me know. I'm always up to try new things, and I have access to pretty much any game that people could want to play. So, wouldn't be too much. Oh, I swear to God, did I not reverse my humanity? I sure didn't. Man. I popped my humanity and didn't reverse. God, don't I feel silly. Alright, again, gotta get the hang of the game after you haven't played. So if y'all want to see anything in particular, let me know, and I will definitely get on that. And we will try to handle requests in the order they come in, of course. But I don't see too many coming in right off the bat. So hey, maybe Faster Than Light. It's a nice little spaceship roguelike. We can just do little one-shot runs of it, and not have a problem with having to do a huge Let's Play of it. It actually allows us nice little videos to just kind of break up the Dark Souls. The little one-shot videos usually last anywhere from, 30 minutes to an hour and a half, tops, I think. So, a little one-shot game, I think would be fun. And it's ridiculously fun. I think it's fun to watch, fun to play, and ridiculously fun to die in. It's one of those ridiculously hard games where you've got to, really hard, you're gonna die mode, and then the don't even try it mode. So, hey, there we go. It's, I think my mind might be set on that, but, if I get a comment, there we go. That might set it in stone as for what we actually play, because I would rather play what people want to see played and want me to play than something that I kind of just off the top of my head pull out of, the usual place. So now that we're human, we can attempt this boss fight again and hopefully not, eat it like we did last time. So, I'm sorry if I'm going off on a tangent, guys. It's been a really rough couple weeks here with the house and all that. I'm not used to talking while I play my games again. It's gosh, just this morning actually, laying in bed, minding my own business, not interfering with the people that want to fix the house up. And what happens other than they come knock on my door asking if people are sleeping, right? And I'm like, yeah, you know what, you woke me up, but whatever, not like I was trying to have a good nap with a good dream or anything, right? So then he proceeds to open my door, poke his head into my room, and is like, oh, there's people sleeping in here. By the way, where's the master bedroom? And I'm like, I don't know, guy. Couldn't possibly be the biggest bedroom in the house with the attached bathroom. Man, he was just not too smart. And woke up both me and the other guy in the house that were sleeping, unfortunately. So that was not too fun. And that's really been going on constantly for the past couple weeks here. That I've been trying, having no videos uploaded, which I truly do apologize for. But again, they're jackhammering out the foundation of the house, all that good stuff. There's just so much noise constantly that it makes it really hard to record. And then by the time they leave and it's time to record and do good things, unfortunately, I've been going all day and I am tired and it's time to sleep. So, luckily, made it over here to a friend's house today and am able to record this one video here. Maybe two. Excuse me, we'll really see how that goes. Okay, you know what, I think I'm going to stand here in the middle and really try to make this my area of operations for the boss fight. So I'm really not happy about not having a better upgraded weapon right now, simply because I would like to have some kind of elemental effect, but unfortunately that's not the way the cookie crumbled for us this time. Unfortunately, the next area is where we actually get the blacksmith, where he is able to do all kinds of fancy stuff with our equipment. So hopefully we make it, we make it through the Anne Orlando fairly easily, fairly well. Oh, he's down. Okay, come on, hop in here with me, Tarkus. Do some damage. Do what I summoned you to do. All right, sweet. All right, now we are cooking with maybe fire. We might be at that point. I think we're sparking right now. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And there's the boss fight. Absolutely amazing in my opinion. Core of an Iron Golem. Got that. retrieved my souls here. Another humanity for the 2 that I wasted. And we got this little circle here. So if we actually... Oh boy, look at that. Yay. Tons of souls. Look at all the money. Alright, if any of you can tell me what that's from, I will be your best friend. Alright, well anyhow, let's go ahead and hit the circle and examine this ring of light. Alrighty, welcome everybody. Recording live from somewhere here in Anne Orlando. We actually finally made it here, the place I've been really talking up since, you know, the start of the game. This is actually one of the major areas in the game. I've already said that before, but not only for gameplay-wise, but also for co-op and PvP. Anne Orlando is one of those really large PvP areas. Now, these giant guardians here at the beginning of Anne Orlando, here at the very start, they won't really attack you. I think those might if you try to get too close to them, simply because there's that chest over there and they don't want to give you access to that too easily. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I think we're just going to get to the bonfire here and probably call it an episode, because I think we might have been recording for just the right amount of time, if not, maybe just a little bit too long. So let's get right down here, right down the set of stairs here. And, we'll hit this bonfire and probably call it quits. Now, for those of you who haven't gone and gotten this game yet, or played it, please do. Like, I highly encourage that you play this game, because I introduced my friend to it not too long ago, actually. And he came back to my house not a week later and said, "Hey, TerminalTwist, that Dark Souls game, let me tell you about it." And I was like, "Yeah, bro, what's up? What can I do you for? Dark Souls, right?" Because I let him borrow my PS3 copy, because I'm playing on PC here. And he said, "Let me tell you, man, I played that game for 3 days, and I have beat it 3 times. So, this is definitely one of those games where I think you could lose a day or 2 in it." Actually, he lost 3 and beat it 3 times, so I highly encourage you to, you know, check this game out if you haven't. Maybe try it for yourself. It's really fun, really punishing, but that's really half of it. So anyhow, that's going to be our episode today. Thank you for joining us for TerminalTwist Plays Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition, and we will see you next time. Have a good one.